the thumbnail was clickbait, we're actually going to talk about Overwatch. But seriously, Overwatch is the perfect game to describe what the PvP toxic trap is. The trap is when you have a team-based game with no community mechanics. So Overwatch, let's take a look at the gameplay here. This is Mercy. She's a healer from Overwatch, just in case you guys haven't played it. So if you're healing someone in Overwatch, you're not healing them because you care if they live or die in Overwatch. You're healing them because they are a means to an end. You're healing them so you can win, so you can progress your character, or you may just like playing Mercy, but it's for you. Or even if you're playing someone else that you don't want to play, you're playing that role for you so your team can win. Okay, so you're like, I like Mercy, right? I like the player. What's the problem here? Well, since the system is set up for you to mainly think about yourself, when other people mess up, you fail too. And without a community that helps people care about each other, that breeds toxicity. Okay, let's talk about why that does. So in Overwatch, once you complete a match, the chances of you teaming with that same person again is pretty much zero, right? And since you don't care about them, and this is the internet, you're going to say whatever you want to say to that person. You're going to do whatever you want to do. You want to troll and just get yourself killed all the time, you will. If you want to try to get them kicked or complain and yell at them the whole time, you will. Right? There's no repercussions to a troll. Maybe you can report them, good luck. Let's all get to it, right? Now I want you to think about how you would try to get around this issue. You're tired of playing with people that don't care, with trolls or bads, whatever you want to call them. What do you do as a player to get around that? You play with your friends. You play with people that you know, and people that you know will take the game seriously or as serious as you want to. Or sometimes you go to quick match where they shouldn't care, but you have that one Reinhardt that's going to get mad. I have my shield up. Where's the damage? What are you guys doing? Stop playing Genji. Like, you guys heard it. You know what I'm talking about. But you play with your friends. You go to a community that you already have established to have fun. Because by yourself, sometimes it's just trash. It's just not fun. It makes you quit, or at least quit for the night. Just take a break. So we're going to tie this to WoW now. You already see where I'm going with this, most likely, unless you're a Demon Hunter main, but we'll be talking about it. Okay, so first we're going to talk about the looking for raid or looking for root system. I know we've heard this a lot of times in the past, but it's just a big part of where we are today in terms of having a bad community. You really don't speak to anyone. You just get thrown to a group. You want to get your loot and get out. That really doesn't build community. You don't care who you're teamed with. Sometimes if no one talks and people just go do their job and you get out and get loot, that's probably the best experience some people have had in the pug environment. On top of this, WoW is a very loot-driven or reward-driven game. So if you're a low eye level, you have low raider IO, in the pug world you're seen as anti-loot or anti-reward. So just like Overwatch, you're placed in a team-based environment, but you're playing for yourself. Yes, I'm going to taunt as a tank, but I'm not taunting to protect you because I care about who I'm playing with. I'm taunting because that's my role, and now you need to do your role so I can get my loot. So I know that sounds bad, just hearing it explained like that. You're like, oh, this guy's an asshole. But that's kind of like the visible contract you sign when you go into a dungeon. You go in there expecting people to do their job. Like, you don't go into most raids or dungeons expecting someone to fail. Unless it's LFR, then that's fine. But if you're in a heroic raid, you're expecting people to do heroic raider stuff, right? There's two solutions I've thought of to help build a better WoW community. The first one is to join a guild. I know a lot of people don't want to be in a guild. They want to do their own thing. But if you go into the pug world, I want to say I guarantee, but I will say 95% of the time, you'll have a worse time than if you were in a guild. I know guilds can seem like they come with pressure. You want to do well because you don't want to let people down and things like that. Some people may have even had drama in guilds, but not all guilds are like that. And you would do yourself a favor, just join a guild. Even if it's a social guild, like make some friends, play with people that are at your level, or even people that are willing to teach you to get better, and you'll have a much better time in WoW. But the more we rely on pugs, it's just going to be a bad time. I've seen so many people say, I no longer do dungeons because of what a pug has said to me. I tried to tank, pug said I was bad, I was too slow, I no longer tank. I tried to heal, pug said I was trash, I no longer heal. And someone not playing a game because someone said they were bad when they were bad or when they just started, it's silly. It's not right. So please join a guild. At least give it a try. I think that's the best thing you can do for yourself to improve your WoW experience. And if you do take this advice, one more thing, just one more thing. As a guild leader, please try to reach out to your guild and talk to them first. I've seen a lot of people join a guild and wait for the guild to come to them. But this is a guild on a game, and not like a business that's supposed to welcome you, and it's someone's job to make you feel welcome. A guild is full of people, probably like you, that are shy, that could be nervous. So make the first move, and just put yourself out there. Because people, they do want to have friends. They do want to have people that game just like them. So just make yourself available, and it will be fun. I promise. The second solution is I believe Blizz needs to develop guild mechanics. It's been so many years since we had anything added to the guild system, and we need to have gameplay added into the guild system. There's a couple systems I would love to see repurposed to make a new guild gameplay system. One, the garrison system. I know, boo. But combine that with island expedition system, give the guild an island, they can make a guild hall, and then from there, they have new mechanics, or new crafting mechanics like construction, animal husbandry, farming, etc. And you have to go to different islands to build up your guild hall. And then from there, you can have like guild versus guild, guild battlegrounds, maybe you can build a guild zeppelin or a guild fishing boat. If you really want to, WoW can even throw in a mission table, because for some reason they love mission tables. But instead of sending NPCs out to do quests, you're sending guildies. And the quests that you send the guildies to, they do not have to be combat quests. It can just be fun, co-op driven activities that brings people together. And bringing people together is something that WoW they're just failing at right now. Like, they put us all in one place, but being in the same place doesn't bring us together. I would love to see something after Shadowlands. Like, I know they're working on Shadowlands and they have a lot of stuff to hash out, but I think something big like this would have to be saved for next expansion. So guys, let me know what you think. Am I crazy? Is WoW fine? Or do we need some type of community repair within the game? Leave me a comment below and let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you guys. Alright, well, that's it for me. I'll be making another video sometime this week or next week. See you then.